Hi guys, I'm just here from Graphic Bible, and on today's video I'm gonna show you how to use the pen tool. The pen tool is probably the tool that I use the most for all my illustrations. You can find it up here or press P on your keyboard. If you want to have it like this, you just have to hold click and then you see this rectangle with the small arrow here. Just click it and it will be outside of the main panel. If you wanted to have it vertical, you just press here and you have it here. Also, I will give you this Illustrator file so you can follow me along with the tutorial. I will put the link in the description. So sometimes you will see that the pen tool cursor will change, like something like this and like this. So I'm gonna explain you what does it mean. So if you have an open path like this one that I just did, and you press P for the pen tool, you can see that it changes to a dash. That means that it will continue with the path wherever you press or wherever you click. So you see, as you can see here. And then if you want to close the path, it will show a small circle like this one, and that means that the path is closed. You can always change it the way you want, just dragging the anchor points or the white points that you can see on the path. Now let's see other tools of the group. Let's start with add an anchor point tool, and that means that it will add another anchor point to your shape. So let's say that I have this shape here. You want to press plus on your keyboard, then click to add the anchor point, and you can move it wherever you want it. Now let's move to the next one. Delete anchor point tool. It's exactly the same. You just press P on your keyboard and you can delete the anchor point. And the last one is the anchor point tool. This tool will help you to create curves from your paths. I will show you what I mean. Just select the path that you want to change and then select the anchor point tool or Shift C. And now you can play with the curves of your shapes that you can see here. Or even you can make curves of your anchor points. Just click and drag and you will get these handles to play with. Also there is the scissors tool. It's not part of the pen tool group, but you would use it a lot. I'm gonna show you how to use it. So let's take this square right here. You press C on your keyboard, you can find it here, like the small scissors here. And then when you select the path, that means that you will cut on whatever point you click, on whatever part of the path you click. So you can see here I click in these two parts, and that means that we have to separate the path in two shapes. Also, if you press the anchor point here and you see this small circle, that means that you can round the corner as much as you need. So now guys, let's create this mailbox that I got here using open paths, closed paths, and 45-degree paths. So as I mentioned before, an open path is a path that all the points are now connected. As you can see, this one just got 3 points. And when all the points are connected, that's what we call it a closed path. So as you can see in this one, all the points are connected. And in order to make a 45-degree path, you just have to hold down Shift while you are with the pen tool. So it will be a 45-degree path or lines. So guys, I got a small homework for you. So try to make this mailbox using open paths, closed paths, and 45-degree paths. Now let's move to a little bit more complex paths. So we'll be creating this curve using the pen tool. I give you this guy just to make it easier for you guys. Now I'm gonna start my point here, click and hold. As you can see, when I drag down, you will get these two handles. These handles will determine the angle of your curve. So you want to hold shift to get a vertical line or horizontal. In this case, I will be using the vertical. And that's how you create a perfect half ellipse using the handles. Now let's move to a more complex shapes. We will be creating this smoke that I got using the handles with the pen tool. So we're gonna place our first point right here, and you want to try is to place the second point where the curve is more like open. You want to do the same thing, just click, hold and drag, holding shift at the same time until here, and then we're gonna do the same thing when the curve is more open. Just click and drag the handles and you will get this shape. And if the curve is not perfect, you don't worry about that because we can change it anytime. So we're gonna continue with the same process, click and drag. Okay guys, and now for the next curve, we want to delete the last handle because the shape changes very drastically. So we want to hover the last anchor point and you will get this small arrow, and that means that it will delete the last handle. Just click the anchor point and it will delete it automatically. Now for the next points, we want to try to follow the example that I had above. And if the curve is not perfect, as I mentioned it before, we can always play with the handles in order to make it perfect. So as you can see here guys, my shape is not perfect 100%, but we can just move the handles in order to get the shape that we want. So this is another exercise that I prepared for you guys, so try to make this coffee cup with the smoke using the handles. Okay guys, so now let's move to some tips and tricks. They are quick to do but very useful for your illustrations. So we're gonna create this curve that I have here with only 3 points. So the first one we're gonna place it right into the left, the next one in the middle, and the last one in the other end. Now you want to grab the anchor point tool or press Shift C and then drag the curve holding down shift, because if you don't hold down shift you will get this curve. So make sure to hold down shift in order to get a perfect shape. And we want to do the same thing for the other part. Now for the next tip, we're gonna create this shape like a leaf shape with only 4 points. So we're gonna place our points here, here, and here. You got the reference, the image above. And then you're gonna grab the anchor point tool, Shift C, and just start dragging the lines to make the curve. It's pretty easy, like you can create that shape in 2 seconds, 3 seconds. I really like this method, it's very useful. Okay, now I'm gonna show you a shortcut to close open path or to join it. So let's say that I have this open path here, so you want to have your direct selection tool, or just press A on your keyboard and press Ctrl J or Command J in Mac in order to close it. And the last tip is how to smooth a path. So let's say that I have this path of this geometric shape right here, and if you want to make it like a ellipse, you just go to Object, Path, simplify, and then a small window will pop up. Just press preview to see where you want it, and you can adjust it according to your needs. And then press OK, and you will see changes like an ellipse. Or another way to make it like an ellipse, you select it and press A on the keyboard to grab the direct selection tool. And then with the small circles, you want to drag them into the center in order to get it rounded. And that's it for today's video. Thanks guys for watching. I hope this video was useful for you. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And follow me on my social media. See you guys in the next video.